One down, one to go here from Well County, Colorado. Already one W in the books for the Collegians, and they look to add a second one to the total here this afternoon against the Colorado Pirates. Here in doubleheader action, RMBL action on the Collegian Broadcast Network. Welcome back, everybody. I'm sure we'll have more trickle in as this game gets underway. Collegians won the first one, 3-2. Close game, great pitching performance from Josue Ramirez. Gave the Collegians a 3-2 victory. They're looking to even it up here. Starting pitchers on each side. Tyler Richardson going for the Collegians and Tanner Kimenow for the Pirates. Kimenow, Richardson, Pirates, Collegians, and here we go. Tyler Mata, the leadoff man for the Collegians, takes strike one, and we're underway. 0-1 to Mata. In there for a second called strike, and the shortstop down 0-2. Lineup looks like this for Boulder. Mata leads off, followed by Braden Roybal, Nick Arrivo, Brady Ray, Brennan Nolte, Jacob Given, Joe Ungaro, Johnny Sukor, and Kobe Morris rounds out the 9 for Boulder. Rather, the 8. Add on to that, or the 9 in the lineup, and then Tyler Richardson on the hill for them. 1-2 to Mata is downstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pirates battery is Tanner Kimenow with the catcher Mason. It was low and full count to Mata. Infield looks like this. John Strohs is at first. Second base, Dominic Folks. Jace Waitolka at short and Logan Bistrup at third. Pay up pitch to Mata. That's downstairs, ball 4. And an excellent at-bat to start this ball game for Tyler Mata as he works back down 0-2 and draws the leadoff walk. Outfield for the Pirates. Chase Dixon in left, JT Grizzle in center, and Jason Carmisolk in right. Mata takes off, throw down, not in time as it skips in. And he has the base stolen. Meanwhile, that's ball 1 on Roybal as it bounced to the plate. And this white bag for Mata, and the Collegians have a chance early. Correction, that's Jason Carmilich in right for the Pirates. Pop off the bat of Roybal down the third baseline, drifting into foul territory. And making the grab is Bistrup for the first out. Roybal gone. Here comes Nick Arrivo. Nick in the first game, 2 for 2, 2 doubles, and 2 walks. Also had a stolen base and an RBI. And that RBI proved to be very key, of course, with the 3-2 victory for Boulder. Nick Arrivo starting to get hot at the plate. And stay hot, Nick Arrivo. He clubs one to left field. This one's way back. It is out of here. Home run number 1 on the season for the Collegians, and it belongs to Nick Arrivo. He came about 3 feet away from hitting one in game 1. This time he leaves the yard with a no-doubter, and the Collegians lead it 2-0. With 2 in and nobody on now, here's Brady Rank. He takes a strike. Breaking ball that just stayed in the zone long enough. It's 0-1. That one's too low. 1 ball and 1 strike. That's the first home run of the season for Boulder. We talked about it in game 1. It's just been impossible to hit home runs here at this field. That one comes inside. Let's see if it got a piece of Rank. I don't think it did. He was able to tiptoe out of the way. But it has been impossible to hit a home run almost here at Bigfoot Field as there's been a strong wind to breeze coming in from the outfield in all the games so far. Again, they go inside on Rank. He has to bend out of the way. He's up in the count, 3-1. But today, things are still. It's warm, it's dry, perfect conditions for home runs. Thought we might see one today, and Nick Arrivo delivers. 3-1 to Rank, popped high in the air, again down the third base line. And Bistrop's got it for the second out. Not the swing that Rank was looking for on a 3-1 count. And he'll have to go back to the dugout empty-handed. Brennan Nolte, the batter now. Nolte in game 1 was down in the 8 hole, but got a key base hit and an RBI, and as such has moved up the order. First baseman takes one low for ball 1. One hopper to short. Picked up there by Waitolka. Throw to first in time to retire the side. But the Collegians strike for 2 off a home run from Nick Arrivo, his first of the season, and the Collegians' first of the season. They lead it 2-0. Back in just a moment with the bottom of the first on the Collegians Broadcast Network. 2-0 Boulder, bottom of the first inning. A 2-run home run from Nick Arrivo in the top of the first. And now to the mound, Tyler Richardson to make his Collegians debut. He'll start against Jace Waitolka, a left-handed hitting shortstop. Richardson, tall, lanky left-hander, pitching from the third base side of the rubber, delivers and misses low for ball 1. Lineup for the Pirates: Jace Waitolka, Logan Bistrop, Dominic Folks, John Strohs, Mason, JT Grizzle, Barber, Chase Dixon, and Jason Karamlich, as this one is in for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to Jace Waitolka. Back at shortstop, started game 1, starting game 2 as well, same position. Good pitch from Richardson, just missing inside under the hands of Waitolka. 2 balls and a strike. Richardson from Odessa College, originally from Elizabeth, Colorado. Went to Elizabeth High School. It's downstairs, 3-1. Was the number 5 left-handed pitcher in all of Colorado coming out of high school. Graduated in 2019. Made 5 appearances for Odessa this season. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 earned runs. And Waitolka lines one into the gap in left center field. That'll drop. Arrivo will chase it to the fence. Waitolka rounding first. He'll head for second. The throw in's not in time. And Waitolka slides in safe with a double. Good throw from Arrivo, but that ball went all the way to the fence, and there's no chance to get Waitolka. The leadoff man on at second. Here's Logan Bistrop. Logan getting the start here after sitting in game 1. Right-handed hitting third baseman against the lefty Richardson. Tyler kicks and delivers, missing outside for ball 1. Mr. pops this one high in the air on the infield, right over the head of Nolte, who settles under it to make the catch. Dominic Folks, the batter now. Another guy that's playing here after sitting game 1. Right-handed hitter. Runner at second and 1 away. First pitch is inside for ball 1. Richardson, in his last full season in 2019, made 7 appearances at Elizabeth High School, pitched 24 innings, 5.47 ERA, 42 strikeouts, though, and that's the reason he was as highly touted as he was. A lefty who can strike guys out. Problem for him was the walks. 34 walks to 42 strikeouts. Not an ideal number, averaging over a walk an inning in high school. 2-0 now as he misses outside. But if he can cut down on the walks, he has the stuff and the ability to be a solid pitcher. Just can't put guys on for free. 2-0. Breaking ball that missed high. 3 balls and no strikes. Oh, no, that's ball 4. Pardon me. I had the scorebook incorrect, and Folks is down to first. So 2 men aboard. John Strohs comes in, another guy getting the start in game 2. They're missing game 1. Another right-handed batter. Tall guy with an open stance. Richardson looks in and delivers. Fastball on the outside corner for a called strike 1. Wojtolka at second, he doubled. Folks at first, he walked. Collegians with a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning. Just underway with game 2. This doubleheader between the Collegians and the Pirates. Fouled away by Strohs, well in front of a changeup, but just does nick it, and it's 0-2. Collegians won game 1, 3-2, behind a great pitching performance from Josue Rivera. Went all 7 innings. Gave up the 2 runs in the 5th. Otherwise, he was pretty perfect. Oh, 2 pitch. Ground ball foul. We'll do it again, 0-2. Back for Rivera. Only 5 hits given up in 7 innings. Oh, 2 on Strohs. First and second, here's the pitch. In the dirt. Good block behind the plate by Given. It's 1-2. Defensively, Collegians look like this. Richardson and Jake Given the battery. First base, again, it's Brennan Nolte. Brady Rank at second. Here's the pitch. It's outside for a ball. 2-2. Brady Rank at second. Tyler Mata at short. Kobe Morris gets the start at third base, and Braden Royball's in left. So Nick Arrivo slides over to center field, and then Joe Ungaro in right. 2-2 here to John Strohs. Here's the pitch. Strohs flies one into center. Arrivo coming in, lands in front of him. Runner rounds third and heads for home. The throw to the plate, picked up by Given. He dropped it for a moment. He tags out Jace Wojtolka. Arrivo had him by a mile. And the pitch and the throw bounced to the plate. Given had to pick it up off the turf. And by the time he did, Wojtolka was right in his face, and he tagged him out about 10 feet up the line. There's no chance for Wojtolka to slide because he wasn't anywhere near the plate to slide into it. They had him by a good margin. So a nice play by Nick Arrivo. He gives the Collegians 2 runs in the top of the first and takes away 1 from the Pirates here in the bottom half. Catcher Mason, the batter now, and he takes a strike. That ball was not hit particularly hard into the outfield by Strohs, and as such, Arrivo had a pretty short throw to make, relatively. 0-1, a breaking ball that stays outside. 1-1. On the play, Folks moved to second, and so first and second here for Mason. One. Ground ball foul into the gear of Given. It's 1-2. One and 2 count here on Mason. Richardson checks his runners, now brings it home. It's high and outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Boulder, as they were in the first game, in their navy blue and baby blue uniforms, white numerals, big red Boulder across the front, Red Sox, red belt, and the Navy blue cap with the baby blue brim and the lowercase BC across the front. This one hit towards center. That one will be caught by Nick Arrivo, and Arrivo doing it all out there as he makes a nice play in center field to end the inning. So the Collegians keep the Pirates off the board here in the bottom of the first. They lead it 2-0. We're on to the second from Weld County. First inning was all Nick Arrivo for the Collegians, a 2-run home run in the top half and tossed a runner out at the plate in the bottom half. And the Collegians lead it 2-0 as we move to the second inning. And up to the plate comes Jacob Given. He takes ball one. Given getting the start at catcher here in game two. From the University of Massachusetts, and he fouls this one away. It's 1-1. Caught game two of the doubleheader on Friday. Someone high, 2 balls and a strike. Two one, sawed him off a bit. Pops this one high on the infield, and it's going to drop for a base hit. And thrown away by the second baseman, Folks. But Given going to stay put at first. He popped it up, but no one could get to it behind the pitcher's mound. By the time it landed, Given was well safe at first. Courtesy runner on for the catcher. Luca Dincola going to do the running out there. For the first time all season, he's not starting out in center field, getting the game off. Batter's Joe Ungaro, who grounds one to second, to second for one. The throw to first, not in time, and Ungaro stumbles going across the bag, but he is safe at first. The return throw went to the fence, but Ungaro no chance to move up as he was falling to the ground as he went across the bag. Fielder's choice for Ungaro, and he's at first, and Johnny Sukor to the bat. Sukor, DH here in this second game, takes ball one. Sukor, Boulder High School graduate. Now attends Willamette University. Takes it high, 2 balls and no strikes. Played in 10 games for the Bearcats this season, 13 at-bats, 2 hits. He's been DHing every other game for the Collegians. A 2-0. The left-hander fouls it away. All-conference player with Boulder High School was Sukor back in 2019. 2-1. Comes inside. 3 balls and a strike. Sukor, one of those two-way guys. He can do a little pitching if needed, though that's certainly not his primary spot. 3-1 pitch. Ungaro takes off. Pitch is high for ball 4. Ungaro most likely would have had second anyway. He got a pretty good jump. But ball 4, that all is moot. And here comes Kobe Morris. Morris from Walla Walla Community College up in Washington. First pitch is high for ball 1. Save from being a courtesy runner, we haven't seen Morris since game 1 of the season. Started at third base in that one. It's 2-0 as that one misses high. Morris, one of the older guys on the team, just finished up his sophomore year at Walla Walla. Played in 8 games. 11 hits at 34 at-bats, good for a .324 average, so he was off to a good start. 2-0. It's high, 3 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 to Morris. Runners at first and second. Pitch is high, ball 4. So 2 straight walks surrendered here by Tanner Kimenow, and the bases are loaded for Tyler Mata. Mata also the recipient of a walk. That was back in the first inning. Stole second base and then was driven home on the Nicarivo home run. Trying to add an RBI of his own right here. Bases loaded with with one away, and Mata takes a strike. Joe Ungaro at third, Johnny Sukor at second, and Kobe Morris at first. Next offering, Mata flies it down the right field line. That is a cut ball. Nice play out there by the right fielder, Karmelich, as he makes the grab, diving in.
That's down.
And they'll record the double play at second as everybody had taken off. And that will end the inning. And so a great opportunity for the Collegians, spoiled by an excellent play in right field from Karmelich as he dives to make the catch and fires in for the double play. Collegians still lead it 2-0. On to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Boulder, bottom of the second inning from Bigfoot Turf Field here in Weld County, Colorado. JT Grizzle, Justin LeBerber, and Chase Dixon in the inning for the Pirates against Tyler Richardson. First pitch to Grizzle is low for ball 1. Richardson escaped some danger in the first inning, to be certain, thanks to one Nicarivo. Ground ball to short, picked up on the backhand by Mata, throw not in time. Grizzle beat it by a step. It was a nice play by Mata as he had to go deep in the hole of the backhand. The jump throw just not quite in time. Strong throw across the diamond, but Grizzle runs well, and he beat it out. Board, Justin LeBerber to the plate. Designated hitter here in Game 2. He chops one to third, to second for 1. The return throw from Rank off the glove of Nolte, and they'll just get the 1. Would have been a bang-bang play had he held on, but I think they would have had him. He was not able to secure it. As such, just a fielder's choice. And LeBerber to first. Chase Dixon comes up now, right-handed hitter against the left-hander Richardson. Tyler's first offerings in the dirt. Good block behind the dish from Given. On ball and no strikes. .1-0, line drive, hauled in, and they're going to double up. They're going to double up LeBerber at first, and that will end the inning. A nice snag from Brennan Nolte as he makes up for the drop ball on the double play as he secures the line drive and then tags his bag for the 3 unassisted double play. So a quick end to the inning after what looked like a promising development, perhaps, for the Pirates. They still trail it 2-0. To the third inning we go here from Weld County. A double play to end the Bottom of the second inning for the Collegians, and of course that double play brought to you by Bigfoot Sod Farms. Braden Roybal ground ball to second base. And a routine throw to first for the first out of the third inning. But Bigfoot Sod Farms delivers to most places along the Front Range. Need sod installed on your ball field, your yard, laser grading, and yearly maintenance provided. And they deliver to Boulder. So that's Bigfoot Sod. And we sure appreciate them having us up here at this beautiful field. One away, and here is Nick Arrivo. Top of the first inning, he left the yard. See what he has in store right here as he takes ball one. 1-0, and he goes after one he probably shouldn't have. Tips it foul, and it's 1-1. Tanner Kimenow, the pitcher here for the Pirates. Big fella on the mound, the right-hander. Is 1-1. A breaking ball finds the zone. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Evo taps the cleats, now stands back into the batter's box. 1-2 count. 1 away in the third. Ground ball to third base off the heel of the glove of the third baseman Bistrup, and aboard is Nick Arrivo. So even when he grounds out, he gets on base. That's how you know you're hot. That'll be an E5 against Bistrup. Brings up Brady Rank. Had something in his eyes, steps out, and now he's ready to go. Left on right matchup. Lefty Rank against the right-hander Tanner Kimenow. Checks the runner and fires in a strike. Kimenow appears to have forgotten his hat today. Pirates wear black and yellow hats, but he's wearing a black Colorado Rockies hat. You say, Ethan, well, how do you know Kimenow didn't just not have a hat? Rank grounds this one foul wide of first. Well, Tanner Kimenow has been on the Pirates for at least one other year, and I think he was there the year before, so he should have a hat, and I think he left it at home. 0-2 count on Brady Rank. Runner at first, 1 away. Kimenow shakes off one sign, now he's got one he likes. Here's the pitch. Missed outside, and it's 1-2. Rank popped up in the first on a 3-1 count, looking to make up for that right here. And it was not the swing he wanted. 1-2 is well high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still no breeze here during the second game. A slight one blowing, keeping things a little cooler, but nothing that's really affecting the flight of the baseball. That one's low to Rank. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Temperatures has dropped just a little bit since the first game. Down around 89 degrees now. And there's ball 4. That one misses outside, and Rank comes back from an 0-2 count to draw the free pass. There are 2 aboard for Brennan Nolte. Nolte got jammed in the first, grounded out to shortstop. Same humidity as the first game, so again, hot, dry, and still. Good hitting conditions. First pitch to Nolte, right there. He checks his swing, looks to the sky. He says, why did I check my swing on that pitch? That was right there. But it's 0-1. Nolte from Garden City Community College, and he pops this one up back behind shortstop onto the outfield grass, and making the catch is Waitolka for the second out. Now Jacob Given's going to hastily take off the catching leg protectors and stride to the plate. He had a sharp ground ball for a single, if you want to put it that way. And by that, I mean he popped one high on the infield and it dropped. for a base hit, but it all looks the same in the scorebook. Nicarivo needs to tie his shoe. He's ready to go now. Given will take a step out of the box, get readjusted. First pitch. Jammed him. Pop up back behind short. This is in a dangerous area. No one can get there. Arrivo running hard with 2 outs will come in to score. And the lead goes to 3-0. There's no way that Nicarivo scores if there are not 2 outs. And with the crack of the bat, he was gone, hustling all the way around third. And he scores on what is essentially a pop-out. But it fell into that Bermuda Triangle out there in left field and gave the Collegians a run. Luca Dincola on to run for Given at first. Down to second is Brady Rank. Pitches inside. Rank takes off for third. Throw down. Not in time, and he steals it standing up. Rank pretty quick, and they send him. Wondering if they were hoping for a bad throw. As 2 outs. Not really huge reason to send a guy. Fly ball to right. In comes the right fielder, Karmelich, and he makes a sliding catch to end the inning. A couple nice plays out there for him in right field, and the inning is over. But the Collegians add a third run on a base hit to left field from Jacob Given, and for Jacob's sake, that's all we'll say. A base hit to left, and he has an RBI in the scorebook. 3-0 Collegians. On to the bottom of the third here in Weld County. Bottom of the third inning, Collegians up 3-0 over the Colorado Pirates here on the Collegians Broadcast Network. Ethan Jordan alongside you. So we go to the bottom of the order, and Jason Karmelich. Karmelich has made a couple nice plays out in right field. See what he can do with the bat here in the bottom of the order. 9-1-2 in the inning for the Pirates against Tyler Richardson. Cleaner inning for Richardson in the second. Now, he did give up a hard-hit ball that was right at Nolte. Karmelich's swing and miss there. It's 1-1. It's downstairs. 2 balls and a strike to the right fielder. Chopper foul. It's 2-2. Two on the way, well outside. The count runs full. There's ball 4. It's outside. Karmelich draws the walk, and he is down to first. Back to the top of the order, and Jace Waitolka. Waitolka a double in the gap in the first inning, and then was thrown out trying to run home by Nicarivo. Ground ball, backhanded at first base by Nolte, who goes to second to get the lead runner. That's all they'll get. Too slowly, and Waitolka runs too well to even think about two. But first out of the inning for Tyler Richardson. Richardson from Elizabeth, Colorado. If you're wondering, where is Elizabeth? Southeast of Aurora. A little bit east of Castle Rock. First pitch here, bounce to the plate. Waitolka takes off, seeing it hit the ground, throw down. Goes off of the back of Waitolka, I think. Nobody could grab it. It went into center field. But Jace just staying put at second. Stolen base for Waitolka. And ball one to Logan Bistrop. Elizabeth, Colorado, in Elbert County, the most populous city in that particular county. Tyler Richardson hailing from it as he delivers and misses in the dirt. Good block behind the plate. Waitolka says, I see it hit the ground, I'll take second, but he hangs on, not going to try and take third on Jake Given. But 2-0 on Bistrop. Pitch. It's down low. 3 balls and no strikes. Given can't find it. Waitolka takes off, throw down. Not in time. It went behind Given. Didn't get all that far from him, but he couldn't find it. And Waitolka took advantage. But 3 balls and no strikes here to Bistrop. Chance to drive this run in. I imagine he'll have the green light. Perhaps not, as that one's right down the middle, and he takes it for strike one. One's in there. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Ground ball through the hole into left field, and that'll be a run. Waitolka across home plate. There's an RBI single for Logan Bistrop. The Pirates get on the board. 3-1 now, the lead for Boulder. Dominic Folks, the batter. Runner at first, and 1 away. And grounds one foul back to the screen. It's 0-1. Folks drew a walk on 4 pitches in the first inning. The tying run at the plate now, here in this third. He swings and misses at a pitch down low. Johnny Sukor is looking for the dugout like, I was a varsity golfer, man. You're going to need the sand wedge for that. Oh, 0-2 now to Dominic Folks. One comes inside, bounces to the plate. Given's able to knock it down, but Bistrop moves up to second, and he's in scoring position. A few curveballs bounced in the dirt here this inning from Tyler Richardson. And 1-2 count here to Dominic Folks. There are a couple of balls in the dirt. I wonder if they'll take him upstairs right here. 1-2 on the way. Now they go low again. Again, it bounces to the plate. Given this time keeps it in front of him. It's 2-2. Two offering, ground ball to second. Right at Rank, picks it up, throws to first, and there's the second out. Bistrop up to third. And here comes John Strohs. Strohs a base hit in the first inning. Chance to pull his team within 1 if he can get another. First pitch is low for ball 1. In on the hands, popped up, down the right field line. Mata coming in, and Ungaro out there as well, and Ungaro makes the catch to end the inning. So after 3, it's 3-1 Boulder. On to the 4th inning of play here, just outside of LaSalle, Colorado at Bigfoot Turf Farm. Top of the fourth inning from Bigfoot Turf Field. First pitch to Donnie Suchor is inside. 4-1. I was told it was pronounced Sucor. But then I just heard a player on the bench say, let's go Such. Who knows? All I can do is ask, how's this name pronounced? And then they tell me. And who knows? Maybe I had a bad source. Or maybe he doesn't know how to pronounce it, as this one's fouled away and it's 1-2. Didn't get a chance to ask Johnny himself after I was told that. That's, I guess, going to have to be what I do, because now there's some dispute. 1-2 on him here, though, right now. He walked in the second. Here's the 1-2. That's low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Good swing there from Sucor to get to that ball. It's a breaking ball that was diving out of the zone, but he had to make sure it wasn't going to just nick that outside corner, and he's able to spoil it. 2-2. Outside, and this one was easy for him to leave alone, and the count's full. Sucor followed by Morris, and then to the top of the order, and Tyler Mata here in the fourth inning for the Collegians. 3-2 inside, ball 4, and the second walk of the day for Johnny Sucor as he is down to second base. Now Kobe Morris strides in. Both these guys, Sucor and Morris, walked in the second to load the bases for the Collegians, and then we had that double play. Fly ball to right resulted in 2 outs. Morris fouls this one off the catcher's mask. Mason seems to be okay. It's 0-1. One pitch. It's inside. 1 ball and then 1 strike. On 1. That finds the zone. Fastball on the outside corner from 1-2. Morris fouls one. We're at the Pirates dugout. Do it again. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, 2, runner takes off, fouled away, and Sucor going to have to go back to first. One-two count on Morris. Here in the top of the fourth inning, Collegians up 3-1 over the Colorado Pirates. Here's the pitch. High for ball 2. Collegians very busy this week. They have games tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and I believe Friday. This one's in the dirt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Let me double check that for you before I give you false information. But they did add some extra games this week due to some being missed earlier in the season. So the off day is tomorrow, my mistake. Then they'll be back up here against the Pirates Tuesday. Wednesday against the Rough Riders. Thursday back down in Colorado Springs against the Outlaws. Morris swings and misses and strikes out. Throw down to first on the back pick, not in time. Sucor will be back, but Morris gone on strikes. So the Collegians play Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then they play again Friday up here against the Sox for a much-needed off day on Saturday. That game on Tuesday, by the way, is at 4:30. Just the lone game there, no doubleheader. Tyler Mata, the batter, fly ball, deep center field, drifting over towards right. And there it is Karmelich to make the catch for the second out. The only doubleheader this week is on Thursday. That'll be down in Colorado Springs against the Outlaws at UC Health Park. Game time has not been announced yet, but I am hearing that it's probably going to be 3 and 5:30 on Thursday. Pickoff move to first. Sikora is back. Collegians will see the Rough Riders for the first time this season on Wednesday at noon. First pitch to Braden Roybal is high for ball one. And the Rough Riders are off to a good start. They're 3-0 on the young season. And if you remember last year, they were, well, it was not their season. Let's put it that way. They lost the league, and they didn't do it by a little bit. One's over the head of Roybal. 2 balls and no strikes. While we're talking about it, let's take a look at those RMBL standings. At least so what they've been updated. Oh, we have another update here. The Rough Riders did lose. Must have been either last night or today. So they're 3-1 now. 2-0. That's upstairs. 3 balls and no strikes. But the Cougars sit in first place at 4-0. Collegians have already lost to them. If you remember, I think that was Monday down at UC Health. Rough Riders are 3-1. Collegians are also 3-1, though they moved to 4-1 here this afternoon. Game day is 2-3. Colorado Sox are 1-2. Outlaws are 2-5. There's ball 4. Roybal draws the walk. Up to second goes Sukor, and Collegians have a chance to try and add something with 2 outs and Nick Arrivo at the plate. Denver Pirates, who we have here, are 0-3, make it 0-4 now. Hayes Larks have not reported a game yet. I want to say the Outlaws were out there in Hayes the other day. So they have played, just nothing reported. First pitch to Arrivo. It's high for ball 1. Nicked the home run in the first, reached an error in the third. As hot as they come right now. 1-0, runner takes off, and both have it stolen clean as Roybal started a little bit after Sukor, and Sukor up to third. Roybal to second, and a pair of runners in scoring position for the RBI machine, Nick Arrivo. Oh, 0-1 on Arrivo. Pitch was called a strike. Next offering. Nick gets underneath this one, popping it high down the left field line. And leaning over the fence and making the catch is Logan Bistrup. And that ends the inning. Collegians once again threaten and do not score. Or halfway home from Bigfoot Turf Farm. Still 3-1 Boulder. Sunday matinee baseball from Weld County, Colorado. Doubleheader action between the Boulder Collegians and the Colorado Pirates. Collegians took care of game 1 3-2, and they lead this second game 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Tyler Richardson goes back to work on the mound for the Collegians. He'll see Mason, Grizzle, and LeBerber in the inning. First pitch to the catcher, Mason, is outside for ball 1. Fly ball in the first for Mason. Well, it's outside. 2 balls and no strikes. The 1-0 offering. Ground ball. Down to third. Nice stop by Morris. Dives to his right. Now throws to first. In time for the out. A fine play by Kobe Morris as he lays out to grab it down the line, leaps to his feet, and fires to first in time for the out. Mason retired, and here comes JT Grizzle. Grizzle, an infield hit in the second inning. Center fielder takes it outside for ball one. And misses as well. 2 balls and no strikes. Ground ball to third. This one a little more routine for Morris, and he has some trouble with it. So wouldn't you know, after making a spectacular play, the routine ball is the trouble. And JT Grizzle is aboard on an E5. So Grizzle on base, and here comes Justin LeBerber. LeBerber heading to a fielder's choice back in the second. First offering to the right-handed hitter. In the air, deep to left field, going back on it, out of the glove of Roybal, and he grabs it with the bare hand for the second out. Roybal had to drift back. It was in and out of his glove, and he grabbed it out of the air with the bare hand. And saved himself a little bit of a hard time once he came back to the dugout in doing so. Two away, and Chase Dixon, the batter. Hit into a double play in the second, though. Can't really blame him for it. He hit one hard right at the first baseman, Nolte. He takes ball one. 1-0. That's in the dirt. Taking off is the runner, Grizzle. Throw down, not in time. 2-0 now to Dixon as the pitch bounced to the plate. He's got a chance to pull the Pirates within one, looking for a base hit. Outfield is not particularly shallow for the Collegians. Grizzle, a great chance to score if there's a hit. 3-0, that one in front of Given again. But no move up to third from Grizzle, and it's 3-0. Pitch. Inside, ball 4. Dixon up to first. And the bottom of the order, Jason Carmelish. Before we get there, Mark Goodman out to the mound to chat with Tyler Richardson. Collegians do have a man loosening in the bullpen. It's like a right-hander over there. I'll give you an idea of exactly who in a second. Ben Kowalski, the guy getting loose for Boulder. Hasn't even stepped on the mound yet, just starting to warm up. So it would appear this inning, unless it really gets out of hand, is all Tyler Richardson. Jason Carmelish, the batter. Runners at first and second. 2 away here in the fourth. Carmelish sprays one foul. It's 0-1. Jason walked in the third inning. One of just 2 Pirates to receive a free pass. One of 3 to receive a free pass thus far. 0-1. Downstairs, 1 ball on a strike. One and one on Jason Carmelish. Here's the pitch. On the inside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 on the way. Bounces to the plate, goes over, Given, and both runners going to move up. Now 2 runners in scoring position. That tying run now at second for Carmelich. It's right there for him. Swing of the bat could pull this one even. Here comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a fine time for the first strikeout of the day for Tyler Richardson as he gets Carmelich with 2 runners in scoring position to end the inning. Collegian still up 3-1 on to the 5th inning here in Weld County. Brady Rank leads off the top of the 5th inning for the Collegians against Tanner Kimenow and takes one low for ball 1. Rank an 0 for 1 in this game. Also has drawn a walk. Two and 0 now as that's low and outside. Two 0 again, low and outside. 3 balls and no strikes. Imagine 3-0, even with how well Brady is hit. He'll still have the take sign on here. Regardless, it's high and out anyway, and it's ball 4. So Rank goes down to first, a 4-pitch walk to start the 5th inning for Tanner Kimenow. Here comes Brennan Nolte. Nolte 0 for 2. Grounded out and popped up to shortstop. Nolte, a little Cherokee LeBeau action almost up there. He's got the red, white, and blue American flag bat tape rather than the gloves. And he winds one down the third base line, but got out in front of it, and it's foul. Good cut as he ripped it, but got to get it between the lines. Oh, 1. Nolte flies one to left, and that'll fall for a base hit. Brennan Nolte's second hit today, first in this game. Makes him an even .333 hitter as a Collegian, at least for now. Imagine he will get at least one more chance here in this game. Rank up to second base. A good chance here for Jake Given. Given 2 for 2, though he hasn't hit the ball particularly hard. Had an infield hit in the second and then a pop-up that just drifted over the shortstop into the Bermuda Triangle for another. But that second hit gave him an RBI. And now he's looking for another as he goes around. On a pitch, it's 0-1. Pitch goes behind Given as he was squaring to bunt, and both runners are going to move up. Kimenow just lost the handle on that one a little bit and sailed it to the backstop. Now 2 runners in scoring position for the Collegians, and, well, I don't think Jacob Given's going to be squaring to bunt again. One and 1 on Jake Given. Here's the pitch. High pop-up, back behind second, going out to get it as Folks. He makes the catch, and there's out number 1. And you know what? Even that hit in the second inning that Given had was kind of a pop-up on the infield that dropped in front of the second baseman, and by the time it did, he'd already reached first. He's gotten underneath all three. He's gotten underneath in all three at-bats. Maybe something for the coaching staff to look at, maybe dropping the shoulder, who knows. Joe Ungaro, the batter. And so for 2 today. Takes ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled to the screen. Took a healthy hack at that one. Had a double on Friday. Only hard hit ball down the line. Just got to try and find something into the outfield to bring these runs in. Let's tie at 2-1. Even a fly ball would do it. Sacrifice fly to bring in rank. Add a little insurance for the Collegians as we move into the later innings of this one. 2-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Went after one out of the zone low. That's 2-2. 2-2 on Joe Ungaro. Pair of runners in scoring position for the Collegians in the 5th. Ungaro goes around to pitch at his eyes, and he has gone on strikes. So now 2 away, and Johnny Sukor to the plate. And well, this is one of those situations you just have to capitalize on. Collegians had runners at second and third with nobody away, and now they've got second and third with 2 outs. When you get 2 guys in scoring position, you got to score them. Collegians have failed to do that with a pop out and a strikeout. 0-1. One fouled away. No balls and 2 strikes. It was a hittable pitch. Sukor just was out in front of a ball away from him and fouled it off. On the way. Way outside. The count up to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rank at third, he walked. Nolte at second, he singled. Here's the 1-2. Sukor spoils a good pitch there. And we'll do it again, 1-2. And chat at the mound as Mason goes out to have a word with Kimenow. Tanner was hunched over a little bit like he was in some pain, but he seems to be all right. 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Johnny Sukor. Here's the pitch from Kimenow. Down low, ball 3. They do have first base open with Kobe Morris on deck. Morris an 0-for-1 afternoon. See what they go with here. I imagine Sukor won't get anything great to hit. Indeed not, as that's low and out of the zone for ball 3, pardon me. And an extra tick in the scorebook. No scoreboard here at Bigfoot Turf Farms. Well, there is one, but it's not on. 3-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3. Sukor thought he had ball 4 outside for sure as he takes a look back at the plate as if to say, where was that ball? But he's punched out, and that ends the 5th inning. Collegians up 3-1. Or that ends the top of the 5th, pardon. We're on to the bottom of the 5th now. 3-1 Collegians. Pitching change for the Collegians as we go to the bottom of the 5th here from Bigfoot Turf Field. Ben Kowalski comes on now for Mark Goodman. He will see the top of the order, Jace Waitolka, Logan Bistrop, and Dominic Folks. Right-handed pitcher is Kowalski. Waitolka fouls the first pitch he sees off to the left. It's 0-1. Kowalski out of Willamette University. He just finished up his freshman year there. 0-1 is high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kowalski, Louisville guy, went to Monarch High School. 1-1. Fastball's outside. 2 balls and a strike. Made 2 appearances, 2 innings pitched, gave up 4 earned runs for Willamette this year. It's 2-1. High fly ball, deep to center. Revo's got a beat on it, and he settles under it to make the catch. 1 away, and here comes Logan Bistrup. Bistrup 1 for 2. Pop out to first, and an RBI single. A lone run so far for Colorado. Kowalski misses low with his first pitch to Bistrup. 1 ball and no strikes. Line drive into the gap. That's going to fall. Bistrup around first. He will put the brakes on there as Revo got to it quickly. Probably a good idea for Logan as he would have been gunned at second. But it's a base hit for Bistrup, and he is aboard with 1 away. Tom Folks, the batter now. He's 0 for 1. Drew a walk in the first. First pitch. Flown deep to right field. Ungaro makes the catch. And there are 2 away. Don Strauss, the batter now. 1 for 2 afternoon to this point. First pitch. In there for strike 1. Graham Gilchrist gets loose in the Collegians bullpen. See if he's on for the 6th, maybe the 7th. Depends on how long they want to leave Kowalski out there. Pick-off move to first. Bistrup just back standing. Fouled away, and it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes here to John Strauss. Runner at first and 2 away in the 5th. Here's the pitch. In on the hands and fouled off. A checked swing, but he got a piece of it anyway, and it'll stay 0-2. A little bit of a breeze blowing right to left across the infield now, not particularly strong. And the sun's starting to make its way down here in the Centennial State. 0-2 pitch. Strauss went after one and got a piece of it. Nice quick hands to get after a high fastball and foul it away. That's especially difficult on 0-2 because you figure, hey, this is where a guy could snap a curveball off on me, and so to be able to get to a high fastball can be difficult. And especially with those, you're just trying to get to it to foul it off, not for a hit, and he did well to do that right there. Kowalski steps off the mound for a moment. Now he's ready to go again. 0-2 on John Strauss. Runner at first and 2 away. Pitch. Way outside. Given slides to his right to secure it. It's 1-2. Kowalski ready and delivers. Missed high, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Someone in the Collegians dugout thought he had strike 3 there. Someone got very excited, but no, it's ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Strauss is punched out to end the 5th inning. Good Collegians debut for Ben Kowalski. Gives up a hit, but other than that, no damage here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2 more innings to go here from Bigfoot Turf Farm. Back in just a moment on the Collegians Broadcast Network. Boulder up 3-1. The Collegians take a 3-1 lead into the 6th inning here from Bigfoot Turf Field in Weld County, Colorado. Kobe Morris, Tyler Mata, and Braden Roybal in the inning for Boulder. Morris 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. Takes ball 1 right here. Tanner Kimenow still out there on the hill for the Pirates. 1-0. That's also low. 2 balls and no strikes. Starter in the first game for the Pirates, Manny Thompson, went 6. See if Kimenow does the same. 2-0 pitch to Morris. Grounded up the middle. Softly hit. Waitolka picks it up on the hop and throws on the run to get Morris by a step. Nice play by Waitolka. He had to go a long way to charge that baseball and then throw on the run. Back to the top of the order, and Tyler Mata. Mata 0 for 2. A couple of fly balls to right. One that probably should have dropped for a hit. The other more routine. First pitch misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Two 2-0 as that one misses to Mata. And this one misses. Mata in a great hitting count right here. Chance to get on board with 1 away in this 6th. That one's right there for strike 1. A good pitch. Behind in the count from Kimenow. Found the corner with a fastball. His next offering. That's high for ball 4. Good at bat from Tyler Mott as he draws another walk, his second of this second game. And Braden Roybal comes to the plate. Roybal, like Mata, 0 for 2 with the walk thus far. Cleveland would love to get a couple of guys on in front of Nick Arrivo. And misses inside for ball 1. Arrivo in his last at-bat for the first time today did not reach base. 2-0, that one dives in on the ankles of Roybal. He steps out of the way. Two-0 pitch. Roybal squares the bunt, pulls it back. It's inside for a ball. Wasn't a bad idea from Roybal. The third baseman, Fulks, was playing, Bistrop was playing a little bit back. Now he'll come even with the bag. Pickoff move to first. Mata back with a dive. Next pitch to Roybal. Mata takes off, pitches outside, throw down. Oh, the pitch called a strike, rather. But Mata's got second base clean. One right on the block on the outside against Roybal. One I don't blame him for leaving alone. Next offering, that's downstairs, ball 4. So a couple of walks here with one away from Tanner Kimenow. There's a pitcher getting loose in the dugout, and Coach Bill of the Pirates going to stride out of the first base dugout. Don't know if that guy down in the pen is ready. I don't think so. He's just short tossing at the moment. So I imagine this will be more of a discussion. Mata on second, Roy Ball on first, and the dangerous Nick Arrivo at the plate. Coach Bill back to that first base dugout, and Kimenow still in the ball game. Nick Arrivo, runners at first and second, trying to give the Collegians some insurance here in the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. He goes after one high in the zone and pops it up right towards second base. And just in front of the bag, Jace Waitolka makes the catch for the second out. Arrivo just a little bit anxious at the plate after those 3 big hits between last game and this one. Just jumping at a couple pitches high in the zone. Resulted in a couple of pop-outs lately. Brings up Brady Rank. He's 0 for 1 with a pair of walks. Mata takes off, pitches in the dirt. Now Roy Ball delayed comes to second. Now 2 runners in scoring position here for Brady Rank. Kimenow has kind of ignored the runners the last couple innings, so I don't blame Mata. Rank ground ball to second, speared on the backhand, jump throw to first, not in time. And the Collegians score another run as Mata comes in on the ground ball from Brady Rank. Braden Roybal up to third. 4-1 is the lead now for Boulder. Brennan Nolte the batter now. It's 1 for 3. And he takes a strike. Ground ball pop-up and a base hit for Nolte in the ball game. Wouldn't be surprised to see Rank take off here. 0-1. Called strike 2. Kimenow can basically go anywhere here after 2 straight fastballs, and he goes low with a breaking ball that Nolte fouls away. Surprised we haven't seen Rank take off from first. Decent speed over them. The Collegians have really been running here in these couple of games. 0-2, here's the pitch. Another pitch low in the zone, and again, Nolte spoils it foul. Hit it that way as 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 he points out to the field. More specifically, he says right center, go the opposite way for Nolte. 0-2. Swing and a miss. A high fastball. Nolte should have left it alone. He did not, and he has gone on strikes to end the top of the 6th. On to the bottom half. Collegians add one more. They lead it 4-1 on the Collegians Broadcast Network. Another pitching change for the Collegians as we move on to the bottom of the 6th inning. Graham Gilchrist coming in. Gilchrist, we've seen him warm up in about, the last 3 games and has yet to get into one, but now he finally does. Ground ball to third. Picked up by Morris, throw to first. In time. And, it's a good Collegian start there for Graham Gilchrist as he throws one pitch and gets one out. I've been impressed with Morris's defense over at third today. I know he booted that one routine ball, but showed quick hands, and that play there was routine, but just a good throw, good, solid play. Gilchrist gets Grizzle to swing and miss at one low in the zone. Gilchrist, a rising sophomore out of Wesleyan University, Fairview High School grad. Matt Jensen won't hold it against him. Number 15 right-handed pitcher in Colorado his senior year. This one to short. Mata's got it. Throw across the diamond in time. A couple of ground balls for Graham Gilchrist. And my mistake, I thought for a moment, I paused, and Graham Gilchrist did pitch in that first game for the Collegians out of the pen. Went 1 2/3 innings. Gave up a couple of runs, or just one run. This one's fouled away by Justin LeBerber. Rather, LeBerber down to first base now. And Chase Dixon to the plate, a 0-1 count. LeBerber on first and 0-1 to Dixon. And he'll take a strike. It's 0-2. The 0-2 on the way, outside. 4-1. Morris even with the bag over at third base. No real threat of a bunt with 2 away. And a 1-2 count on Dixon. 1-2. Fly foul down the right field line. Dixon digs in. Gilchrist ready. Here comes the 1-2. Outside just by a hair. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good pitch on 1 and 2 from Graham Gilchrist. Two. Ground ball softly hit to Rank at second. Picks it up, flip to second for 1, on to first. And they rolled the double play even though there was no cause to. But, oh well, I guess. That one is also brought to you by Bigfoot Turf Farms. You need sod delivered? They deliver all across the Front Range, including Boulder. That's Bigfoot Sod Farms. All right. Through the top of the 6th, through the bottom of the 6th, on to the 7th. Collegians looking for a little more in padding, up 4-1. Final inning of this one on the way. 7th inning from Bigfoot Turf Fields. Here in Weld County, Colorado, the Boulder Collegians and the Colorado Pirates. Jake Given takes strike 1 from Tanner Kimenow, and we're underway with the 7th inning. Boulder up 4-1, looking to close out another doubleheader sweep. Did that against Colorado Springs on Friday. Looking to do it again here against the Pirates. 1-1 on Given. He leans out of the way of a fastball inside. 2-1 now as that one misses high. Ground ball to short. Picked up there. Waitoka's throw is wide of the bag. And it goes over the fence. And up to second base goes Jake Given on an E6. Good to see Given hit the ball on the ground after popping up 3 times already in this game. And he's rewarded with a poor throw and up to second. And in comes Luca Dincola to run for him. See a pinch hitter here. Kieran Morris, the other Morris on the team, comes in to hit for Joe Ungaro. Saw Morris a little bit in the first day of action. I believe he pinch hit then too. Left on right matchup. Lefty Morris against the righty on the hill, Kimanow. Look back to second. Dean Cola, no one holding him on, so he just jogs back to the bag. Another check, and Dincola back again. I think Kimanow is getting pretty tired out there on the mound into his 7th inning of work. And he looks again, and time asks for it at the plate by Kieran Morris. Still yet to see a pitch. All right, here we go now. Let's see if Kieran Morris can finally get one brought home, and there it is. Outside, ball one, back pick to second. Dincola slides in safe. And catcher Mason with a comment to the dugout. He's so fast, talking about Luca Dincola. Draws a couple laughs. Kimanow's 1-0. Morris fouls it off of his shin, and welcome to the ballgame, Kieran Morris. Morris, give me a second as he tries to shake that one off as he strides outside the batter's box. And now he's all right. 1-1. Luca Dincola at second. 4-1 lead for the Collegians, and Kieran Morris at the plate. Tanner Kimanow ready. Brings it home. Outside, ball two. Two one to Morris. Down low. 3 balls and a strike. Kimanow really slowing the pace down here these last couple of innings. Here's his 3-1. Morris fights it off his hands. The count's full. And that got a piece of a car out there in the parking lot. Just like Scott Carpenter Field, there is a parking lot that is in danger of being hit. 3-2. Breaking ball. And flown down the right field line. Foul. Pretty good swing from Morris. Was sitting on the curve. Was just a little early on it. For those unacquainted, Scott Carpenter Park, the usual home of the Boulder Collegians in Boulder. Not in use right now due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Though we do hope we'll be back there in July. We'll see. Another look at Dincola at second. He jogs back. Three-two. Breaking ball, grounded, foul wide at first, just to the right of the bag. Another breaking ball that Morris got. Wonder if they'll ramp him up with a fastball here after showing him 2 straight breaking balls. And on 3-2, hats off to Kimanow for having the guts to throw that twice. 3-2 one more time. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He did go with the fastball, threw it high, and Morris has gone on strikes. Johnny Sukor, the batter, 1 away. Runner at second. And Sukor, 0 for 1 day, has drawn 2 walks. First pitch from Kimenow, high and outside, ball 1. Next pitch downstairs, 2-0. To Sukor, fouled away. Sukor from Willamette University, D3 in the Northwest Conference. It's up in Salem, Oregon. Coached by Coach Aaron Swick. They were 8-8 on the young season before everything happened. Went 19-16 a year ago. A couple of collegians from that particular school. 2-1 from Kimenow. Breaking ball cut on and missed. And Sukor has gone on strikes. Evidently, that first pitch was called a strike. It looked outside to me, and apparently umpire, casually signaled that it was strike 1. But regardless, Sukor down on strikes, and here comes Kobe Morris. He's trying not to strand that man at second base. Morris at 0 for 1 today. Fouls one right back to the screen. An 0 for 2, pardon. He's walked, struck out, and grounded out. Oh, 1. Swing and a miss. Balls and 2 strikes to Kobe Morris. Oh, 2 in the dirt. Legions back in action on Tuesday, right here from Bigfoot Turf Field against these Pirates, though the Collegians will be the home team. Game's at 4:30. 1-2, swing and a miss. Morris has gone on strikes to end the inning. So after the error, Kimenow strikes out everybody else he sees. And we're on to the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for the Pirates, down 4-1. Back in just a moment on the Collegians Broadcast Network. 9-1-2 in the inning for the Pirates. Bottom of the 7th, Collegians up 4-1, looking to record another sweep and stretch this winning streak to 4 games. Carmelich on the day, 0 for 1 with the walk, and he's aboard as he gets drilled. Got him right under the ribs, and that one's going to hurt. No intent, obviously, there from Graham Gilchrist. Why would you put the leadoff man on in the bottom of the 7th? You wouldn't. But it still stings a little bit there for Jason Carmelich. Brings up Jace White-Tolka now with nobody away and a runner at first. White-Tolka today, 1 for 3. Takes it outside for ball 1. Left on right matchup with the lefty White-Tolka against the right-handed throwing Graham Gilchrist. Pitch is outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Will Bratton is ready for the Collegians need be out in the bullpen. 2-0. High, 3 balls and no strikes. Three-0. Right there, 4-strike-1. Couple other Collegians headed to the bullpen. Cade Nelson going to go get loose. 3-1. Side ball 4. And the tying run comes to the plate in Logan Bistrop, and Mark Goodman goes to the mound. See if Goody makes a move here. I'm just going to chat with his pitcher right now. Like I said, he has Bratton available if he needs him. Bistrop, the best day so far in this one for a Pirate, 2 for 3. The first pitch to Bistrop, down low for ball 1. Inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Will Bratton has gone back to the bullpen to get loose as Nelson warms. To Bistrop. And Logan lines one down the line. That is a foul ball. Awfully close to being the knock that pulled this one within 1 run, as that was headed for that corner out there. As it is, it's strike 1. Here's the 2-1 pitch, right back to the screen. Nobody away here in the 7th. Collegians up 4-1. Pair of runners on against Graham Gilchrist. Next offering, high and outside, and the count runs full on Logan Bistrop. So 3-2. Bistrop flies one down the left field line and hauled in by Braden Roybal on the run. And he gets it in quickly, and scurrying back to second base is Jason Carmeler. Nice play by Braden Roybal. And there is 1 away. Pickoff move to second, and should inform you that was Nick Arrivo making the catch. Defensive change for the Collegians. So Revo is in left now, and Dincola. This one goes through the legs of Given, and both runners are going to move up 90 feet. But Luca Dincola has come into play center. Looks like Roybal moves to right after the pinch hitter for Ungaro. So a nice catch by Nick Arrivo out there. He's been getting it done on both sides of the ball today. Next pitch to Folks, and he clubs one high in the air. Deep left field. Arrivo going back, still going back at the fence. Reaches up and makes the catch. In the score, because Carmelisk from third. 4-2 the score now. And John Strauss to the plate. He's the tying run here in this 4-2 ball game with a runner at second. Strauss 0 for 3 with a walk. Pops one up out of play. No balls and a strike. Gilchrist ahead of the batter now, 0-1. Pirates down to their final out this afternoon. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball one. Strauss, despite being 0 for 3, has taken a couple of nice at-bats. Just hasn't worked out for him on a couple of fly balls. Takes one low here, 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch. Ground ball wide of third. Now the count 2-2. Runner at second. 2 outs and a 2-2 count here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Collegians a strike away from sweeping the Denver Pirates here in this doubleheader. They lead it 4-2. Gilchrist ready. Here comes the 2-2 in the dirt. Ball 3. Catcher Mason waits on deck. Three-two. One floated into left field. That's a base hit. Waitoka will hold at third. Good idea, as it was very shallow. Arriva would have had him nailed at the plate. And anyway, his run isn't all that important. The big one is John Stross, who's now at first base. Here comes Mason. Mason hit one hard on the ground to third in the 4th. That's the closest he's been to a hit, but he was robbed by Kobe Morris. Other than that, a routine ground ball and a fly out. Tying run at first, 2 away. Pitch to Mason, swing and a miss. He was trying to put this game away with that cut. And it's 0-1. Ground ball. Morris dives. It's into left field. That's a base hit. Waitoka will score. Up to second goes the tying run in Strauss, and the winning run in Mason is aboard at first. Couple of base hits in a row here from Strauss and Mason. JT Grizzle, the batter now, into the right-hand batter's box. Strauss runs moderately well at second. Definitely a chance to throw him out if someone can get a good one. Grizzle, 1 for 3. Takes a strike. Graham Gilchrist trying to shut this game down. 0-1 count on JT Grizzle. Pitch. Chopper to third, foul ball. That was going to be a foul ball. Morris reached for it, just making sure his feet were outside the line. They were, and it's 0-2. And the Pirates are down to their final strike. Gilchrist ready. Here he comes on 0-2. Just outside for ball 1. Good pitch, especially on 0-2. Good work by Grizzle not to chase. 2 away in the bottom of the 7th. Tying run at second. Winning run at first. JT Grizzle at the plate. 1-2 on the way. And he fouls it off into the umpire's arm. Have to make sure Blue's all right out there. That's going to sting. Those are really painful. Just comes back at you so fast. Obviously, no time to react. And he says, I'm good. We'll do it again, 1-2. all that protective equipment out there, and you ask any umpire, it always seems to find a way to miss it. 1-2 on Gilchrist. Tying run at second. Winning run at first, or rather, Grizzle the batter. Gilchrist the pitcher, pardon. But Gilchrist ready. Here he comes on 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the ball game is over. Ram Gilchrist shuts things down in the ninth, and the Collegians sweep the Pirates in the doubleheader here today as they win the second game 4-3. Things got a little interesting in the ninth, but hey, all's well. And they add a couple. 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 And they add a couple more games into the win column here and move up in the standings. They're still not going to be ahead of the Cougars because they haven't lost a game yet. But this cements the Collegians by themselves in second place in the RMBL here, of course, early in the season. But hey, every game counts. Couple of good pitching performances for the Collegians today, especially the first game. Josue Rivera, just excellent in game one. Gave the Collegians the victory there. And then game two, really a collective effort. But Nick Arrivo, definitely the man of note in this second one. The first home run of the season for the Collegians. And he made a couple of nice plays in the outfield. That running catch, threw a guy out, if you remember. And how large is that now? When you win a game by one run, that guy being thrown out of plate, very, very important. Well, a good start to the Collegians here in 2020. And they will be back in action Tuesday, right back here at Bigfoot Turf Field at 4:30. And we will see you again then. Thank you to everybody out here and everybody with Bigfoot Sod giving us a place to play baseball. And, of course, you can get their sod, some of the best grass in Colorado, delivered right to your door anywhere along the Front Range. Well, mostly anywhere. I don't want to speak for them. Anyway, that'll just about do it for us. Mitch Sanchez out here filming some highlights for you guys today. Maybe you'll see those on YouTube. Hopefully you will. If not. And, thank you to Matt Jensen, everyone with the Boulder Collegians. We will see you on Tuesday. I'm Ethan Jordan. Collegians win both of them. We'll see you then. Good night.